does not know me, I'm Angler. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Yeah, or Happy Yule. Depends on what you celebrate. But yeah, I hope everybody is doing good. Let me make sure that I have chat on my extra screen. Hello, Tsuku. I'm sorry if I'm butchering names. Tsukahara. But Merry Christmas and Sanctuary. But welcome, everybody. Also, Darkser, hello. My day was good. I hope everybody is doing good. Welcome. I hope the noise is okay. Oh god. Ah! I need to test audio because welcome, Tsukahara. You are here. But let me make sure that audio is okay. Because I have my dad's computer next to me. Yes, this is the beginning stream background. Oh god, I have my dad's computer next to me as an extra screen, or else I can't read chat, which is sadness. Oh god, how does this work? I don't know where the buttons are. My dad has a ThinkPad computer, and I've never had one of those. Oh, I will just leave it as it is. I hope audio is okay. I hope the background music is hearable and not louder than I am. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing good. Welcome to our Christmas recap. This is the very first time I've done one of these. Aw, thank you. But yeah, welcome. Oh, Botrix has joined the chat, so now that both YouTube and Twitch chat are merged. But yeah, the plan for today, we're gonna look at our recap of the year, and I'm also first gonna yap a bit, because, yes, first Christmas stream. But I'm gonna yap a bit first before starting the PowerPoint. Yesterday was a lot of fun. The Arknights. I am getting. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing. I am also going to explain the tier part. But thank you so much for subscribing and welcome to the subscriber squad. But yeah, I had a lot of fun yesterday. We did get the Amiya skin. If you are in our Discord, you saw me chat out. 2:03. It is like morning. We're like morning. That's so early. But I shouldn't speak too hard because I'm guilty of that. I'm also there like 2 a.m. being like, should I go to sleep or should I scroll through Instagram a bit more? That is like definitely something I do. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. We got the Amiya skin. They also announced a new skin and they are doing a rerun. Oh god, what I do to my dad's computer. Okay, no, it's nothing. Oh, my dad's computer suddenly went black and I'm like, oh my god, please. But yeah, oh. Dear computer, I don't know what I pushed. I hope it's okay. I feel like it's gonna be fine. But yeah, so new skin in Arknights. And I'm just like vibing. Also hydration. I have hydration depth from last stream, so I will hydrate now. Hydration beverage of today is tea. So I will take a sip now, so I can retake the hydration depth. It will be back to 0.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Okay, maybe it's not back to 0. I'll take more sips. Sip again, indeed. No more jumping jacks. Yeah, I feel like jumping jacks are for streams when I maybe IRL stream. Oh god, dear chat, please don't disappear. Are for times where I don't suddenly, like, you can't really suspect me of cheating, so you have to see me with your own 2 eyes do the jumping jacks. Aw, thank you for the headpats. But yeah, for the rest, also, I got an early Christmas present from my parents, which was some very nice beehive shampoo and bath salt. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna take a bath today. I took a bath, it was great. But my mom told me, oh yeah, here's the thing. There's a spider in the bed. Don't worry, he's small. I'm like, okay, there's a spider, no problem. Like, I'll probably like either put him outside or flush him down the drain. I will not lie. I am definitely the type that's like, either the spider can chill or the spider will be like flushed. Okay, thank you for joining us though, Tsukuhara. So here's the thing. I went upstairs. I was ready. I had the shower head in my hand. I was just taking all the dust off of the bed because the bed doesn't get used a lot. And I'm like, okay, we're fine. I can start. I put away the shower head, and on the shower head is the spider. And I'm like, oh my god, it's a spider. And I'm like panicking, and I turn the water back on. And this spider is like a ninja. Like the shower head was just there, and the water was coming out. But the spider was just like, nope, I'm not being flushed by water. I am like, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. I was so panicked. In the end, I got him off of it. But I was like, oh my god, I feel so betrayed. It was literally just pure panic. Also, afterwards, like, I will be honest, and I flushed him down the drain. But I was like, that was deserved. He, like, scared the shit out of me. It wasn't boiling water. It was like pretty normal water because I was taking the dust off. So I was like, don't waste any warm water because the boiler, like the CV boiler that boils water, is pretty small. So if I use up all warm water, I will have like half a bath of normal warm water and then the rest will be like cold. Which definitely sucks, but I was like, I'm fine. It's warm. It's good. Yeah, that was definitely panicked. And then I went downstairs and I told my mom, and I was like, Mom, the spider, it spooked me. And my mom was just like, how? I told you the spider was there. But yeah, that was a very hectic start to my bath. I was like, I'm gonna take a relaxing bath. Like, definitely welcome. But yeah, that definitely just mild panic. But for the rest, I am getting closer to, I forgot her name, but for Arknights, the sand event where you can get the skin, I am almost there. Your mom in her opera mythic voice, I told you. Definitely. She never honestly says I told you so, but she just laughs at me, which honestly, I would do the same. I would just be like, but I told you the spider was there. Which, confusing. But yeah, hi Lucky, welcome. But yeah, what do you say about we start our little stream adventure? So, first of all, I am going to start with the credits. You do cover up a little bit of the screen, but I feel like it's not bad enough for me to remove you. But yeah, the credit to all the amazing people who made artwork that I use, or the models that you see me use. Like, without them, I would basically still be a faceless VTuber. So, no, not even a VTuber, I would be faceless. But yeah, so here are people who made backgrounds. I also put down their websites and where to find them. But yeah, I got the cute little cats and the cute backgrounds. Like, they are the amazing people who made them. Also, props to the people who remember the cinnamon and Kurumi hats. I think they were around for a very short time. I should definitely reinstate them, because that was a vibe. But yeah, next up we have a part of our YouTube recap. Indeed, the Void Cat. The Void Cat too. I swear at some point I want to see if for the person who makes the Void Cat, if I can I want to see if I can ask them and ask how much it would cost for them to make an extra expression for the cat. Because I would love for there to be a star-eyed cat. Like, can you imagine? Just like stars with this cat. So that is something that I want to see if they do that. But like, I love the Void Cat either way. The Void Cat is peak. Together with, of course, the normal model that I use, like this one. I like this one a lot because it is my main one. Space Cat, yeah. So YouTube recap. There's a short little piece for YouTube. Thank you everybody who sticks around on YouTube. I know that by now there's a little bit more of you than 738 people, but yeah, that's a lot of people. Thank you for joining me on the vibes. Following the recap, or at least what the recap is telling me, is that I gained 405 new followers, and that is like a very, like, it is impressive about how many of you joined. Yes, the recommendeds are in my favor. Yeah, 500 subs was crazy too. It was like my brain could not comprehend that there suddenly was a lot of people. And then I also got like the little YouTube notification of, you now have so many subscribers that you can fill an airplane with people. And I'm like, oh my god, that's a lot of people. But yeah, thank you. Let's make it a great year, like another year on top of it. But yeah, thank you. Nah, it's not horrid. It's like, it's cool. Okay, next up we have Twitch, the Twitch recap, which I will be honest makes up most of this PowerPoint. But this year, somewhere around September, we reached Twitch affiliate, and as a result we got a bunch of cool things, like subscriptions and challenge and community points. Community points? No. Community challenges and channel points. I just mixed two words together. Yeah, confetti cat. But yeah, thank you so much. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. So I'm doing like, I don't have a camera, but thumbs up. It's so cool. But yeah, thank you for following. Some of you might not be in this PowerPoint. I'm so sorry. I didn't have time to copy paste you into this. But if you joined before 2 days ago, you're supposed to be in it. So yeah, definitely. I have no hands. Although you did see the hands a little time ago. I think I just got a teeny tiny ad. Let's see. Oh wait, I can snooze an ad for Twitch. But yeah. Where'd my PowerPoint go? Here it is. But thank you for following. There's a bunch of you. I put you on different slides so you can all be there. You're there. You're definitely here. You joined pretty recently, but not that recently. My brain is scanning. Okay, my brain is not braining. But you're supposed to be on here. But here's the good thing. Next year you will be here. Since next year there will be another PowerPoint. But you are on the next slide. I'm sorry if you're not on this. Just know that I see you. Oh, don't boop the mic. But yeah, for the rest, also thank you for subscribing and gifting subscription. Thank you, Darkser, Tavar, Hansu, and Hyde. Thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah, thank you. No, you weren't there. Sadness, Sag. But yeah, thank you. Um, it means a lot to me. Next up we have channel points. Our channel points are little cat beans. The OJ. Yes. But I'm the very first time I decided what to make my channel points, it was like I didn't know what to make them, and then I was like, let's make them little cat beans, because cat beans are adorable. And you can't tell me that when you have a cat, you never have touched their paws. Like, I really want a cat, but also I feel like if I get a cat, I won't be able to care for them to my best of my abilities. Meow. Definitely. But cats are adorable. I have neighbors who let their cat run throughout the halls, and the cat is adorable. And I also have neighbors who have an adorable cat who has like a little mustache in like they are black and white, and they have like a color pattern which makes it look like they have a very fancy mustache, which is adorable. Cats are a vibe always. Agreed. And their waker says first. Yeah. Next up, we can use our little cat beans. Yeah, I'm adorable. Our cat beans, we have of course a lot of channel points redeems that we can get. These are some that are activated right now, I think. At least some of them are. The jump scare isn't activated for this scream because I didn't want to jump scare myself throughout Christmas. But yeah, I am like, if you have ideas, bonking. I got bonked for some reason very shortly, but still got bonked. But in general, if you have suggestions for hi O3, if you have suggestions for redeems, you can always add them at me for or you can of course tell them to me in Discord. There's a bigger chance that I will see them if you send them in the Discord, because I do check it quite often. But yeah, if you have suggestions, I'm always free to hear them, because who doesn't want to hear suggestions for ideas for how to do this? Arcline's leak or operator death sound? Maybe. Redeem extend stream for 1 hour for one cat. Oh, it would be like Subathon, but then in cat beans. It would never end. It would just be me saying to you guys, being like, okay, I'm going to school now. I'm going to uni. Be good, kids. And just head to uni. Oh, and then you probably are even going to come with me at that point. But it would be so hard to do that, but because my computer would just melt. Never ending stream. Yeah, indeed. It would just be like, I will end it. Everybody's like, we have cat paws. We will cat paw our way out of this. But yeah, definitely. Next up, we have emotes. So, we made some emotes in the beginning of time, and we still use them, lots of them. And stream redeem for 0. I probably can't even put anything for 0. That's why I'm here, and first are 1. But yeah, these are the very first couple of emotes I made. The very first one I made is, do you want to guess? Which one do you think is the first emote I made out of all of these? Darkster is right. It is the old raid emote. The raid emote was the very first one we made. And then the second one was the confetti cat, which I think is a stroke of luck. I don't remember how I came to the idea, but I definitely want to make an animated one out of it because he's adorable. He's just catching little confettis. I think after that I made the sad bun and then the love cat. I don't remember in what order I made them. You still guessed correctly, Darcer. So props to you. But and then afterwards was the error one. I definitely like all of these, and also I am thinking about redoing the newer raid emote because the newer raid emote doesn't translate that well in emote form. It kind of gets blurry. So we might for some time be switching back to the previous raid emote, which he's still adorable. He's still cute. So I'll take it always. Next up we have the sub emotes. The sub emotes were made some time ago. We have the confetti catching cat, but then as a black kitty. We have the water sipping angler, just being like, yes, water. Then we also have annoyance or anger. And then we also have the Christmas spirit one, which might get switched out pretty soon because Christmas is almost over, holiday season is almost over. So we might just switch it back to a different one, which I still need to design. But yeah. Oh yeah, and then we have the smug one. The smug one I made, I think, the last out of all of them. But she's adorable. She's just looking there smug, being like, yes, I have won. Smuggler. Smug. I have plans that you don't know about yet. Even I don't know about my plans yet. I have secrets that I'm keeping from myself. It was literally me asking my mom today, like, oh yeah, do we have plans? Anything? And then my mom's just like, oh yeah, you know the 28th of December, we're going somewhere. I'm like, we're going somewhere? Really? Oh, that's news to me. I didn't know that. But yeah, apparently we're going somewhere. I already forgot where we're going, but it's a plan. But yeah, I also need to start studying for my re-exam, which I really need to pass because I don't want to do this exam again. I failed it, I think, 3 times by now. So I really need to pass it. Going to Dora's house. Just like internet browser open. We have a plan. We're going somewhere. I like that idea. But yeah, I'm excited about that because we are going with my mom's friend, which I like her friend. I am the person as a child, I was apparently such a sociable child that because I spoke Russian, like pretty well at that age, right now my Russian is pretty bad. I can like speak pretty meagerly and I can understand people pretty meagerly, but I can hold a basic conversation as long as it doesn't involve anything like politics or heavy adult stuff, because I learned all my vocabulary from children's shows. I'm fine. But then from the moment it starts becoming heavier, I'm like, Mom, what did she say? I don't know. But as a child, apparently, I was just like, I would find children on the playground, be like, do you speak Russian? And if they spoke Russian, I would be friends with them, and then I would be like, Mom, here's their mom. Like, now you two be friends, so I can be best friends with their child. And that's how my mom got more Russian friends. I was just as a child, I was like, I have a plan. Hear me out. I know what I'm doing. Yes, I was smug. I was a smug little child. I was also incredibly dense as a child. Just, like, I would just be like, yes, I like you. Who's your mom? Yes. Now our mothers will be friends. I was like master planning. But yeah. Let's see what the next thing is. Oh yeah, the tier 2 emote. The tier 2 emote is just the water emote, but then with boba, which I like boba, and I found it a little double to have both emotes in tier 1. So tier 2 is just an optional boba upgrade. Oh, and then we have animated emotes. They don't really move, but you've never drunk boba tea? You need to try it. I promise you it's good. Boba tea is good. It's amazing. You'll love it. Although, if you don't like it, try fruit bubbles. They are also good. But yeah, we have 2 animated emotes. One of them is more well known, which is the Wiggle Cat. And the other one, sipping emote. But the other one is the dizzy / confusing emote, which I made and I really liked. Yes, they're both just vibing. Also, if people are getting an ad right now, thank you for watching an ad. But yeah, we have two little cute moving emotes. I have 3 more slots left for animated emotes. So if you have an idea for an animated emote, Discord, definitely a good way for suggestions. But yeah, I love these. They're very fun. I showed my mom one of them. Oh, waving, a good one, probably, and saying hi. Some of them I really have to make. Like one of them that I really want to make, but I've been tinkering about, and I might ask my friend if I can commission something from her, is the laughing emote, because we don't really have a laughing emote, which is starting to kind of bug me, because sometimes I'm just like I just want to laugh at something. Oh, true, I can add 7 TV emotes too. But I am so me and technology is hell. I do my best, but sometimes me and technology are not vibing together. But yeah, I definitely consider a saving like a waving emote. That's cute. Okay. Next slide we have the bits emote. So I have like no idea what to do with bits, because right now bits are just this. I have, something I don't remember, I think it's 1k bits, you get like this cat paw emote, which I made because I was inspired by the shapes of different bits. But I feel like right now there's not a lot you can do with bits, which I need to figure out what to do with them, because in all honesty I feel like they have potential, but there's just nothing there right now. Also, props to my mom for helping me choose names for the emotes, because I want to name the emotes after gemstones, and my mom was like, here's a cool little stone, it's called Alexandrite. I'm like, thank you, Mom, I will now call it that. Let's see if the ad has gone. Oh, the ad has gone. Boop. But yeah, those are the not the emotes. Those are the bits emotes, because still I have no idea what to do with them. And then for the big one, thank you for subscribing and gifting subscriptions and just vibing with me. As you might have noticed, if you scroll down on the stream, you might see a sub goal. And the reason I added a sub goal is because it can give us 1 extra slot for a standard emote and an animated emote. And I mean, who doesn't want that? That's like so fun to have more of them. So I hope you don't feel pressured by there suddenly being like a box there. It's just to show you the progress, and also thank you to everybody who does subscribe. But yeah, that is just to kind of show you guys, not to pressure you or anything. Ooh. Also, this is a financial transparency report, although transparency has been no longer transparent because chat is in front of it. But in total, from September, which is the first time we ever made money, was in September 17th, till basically now we made $24.36. Thank you to everybody. Even you being here is still a lot to Kohara. Just thank you for joining me. Don't worry about giving money. Money is always optional. Also, sorry for me blinking. But yeah, thank you to everybody. This is kind of a what do you call it? It's like it shows you guys from what I make money and how it's divided. But yeah, I just wanted to show this because just kind of as an open transparency thing, not really like a pressure thing or anything. Next up, we have the games we played. So don't show the next slide. Don't want to spoil it immediately. But these are the games we played this year. Right here, I put them in a tier list, and I want to kind of go through the tier list. There are some things that I streamed a lot and I streamed less of, but definitely there. I think I played Reverse like very briefly. It was a very short stream, I think, but I think I played it at some point. But I might need to play more Reverse because Reverse right now is just on the back burner. It's something that I sometimes check up on, sometimes I don't, and I just kind of vibe with it. But let's go from low to high. No, not Arknights in C tier. No, Arknights is a solid A tier. But yeah, let's start with C tier. So in C tier, I have Garden of Banban and I have Infinity Craft. So why is Garden of Banban in C tier? Well, in general, the game was so frustrating. I feel like it has some humorous parts, like the bird falling into the abyss. But in all honesty, I was infuriating that for some parts. It was a lot of fun though, and it was free. So that is one thing, it was free. If it wasn't free, I think it would have been a lot lower. Like, I would have a tier list till F and put nothing in the other letters and just have Garden of Banban in like F, because if it would have cost me money, I would have been upset. But because it's free, it was a decent game for being free. Like, the bird part was kind of frustrating, and yeah, I mostly remember the bird part. It's so weird. Like, I definitely played more of that game, but the bird part, the goddamn bird and falling into the abyss was so frustrating. But yeah, and next to that is Infinity Craft. By the end of this night, no. It's just like, yes, we have a actually, I haven't drank yet. Tavar, you just gave me a genius idea because I almost forgot, but we have glue wine, which is just a wine that you can heat up. It's a German thing. In the fridge, and me and my dad said like we will drink it, and I was like, I kind of forgot. So you just gave me ideas and I love it. Yes. A cute genius. But yeah, so next to Garden of Banban, we have Infinity Craft. I enjoyed playing Infinity Craft. It was a lot of fun, and it was just the vibes. Yeah, we will drink in moderation. Drink responsibly and in moderation. To everybody, including me. But drink in moderation and responsibly. And also make sure that medication that you take does not interfere with alcohol. Make sure that's also a thing. So be safe. Also, don't drive and drink. Don't. Oh, the fun little thing is my dad's name is Bob, so B-O-B. And there's this campaign they do, like, don't drink and drive, be a Bob. And as a child, I sat in the back of the car, and my dad got a Bob keychain for drinking, like not being drunk and driving. And I just said with the straightest face to my dad, "Oh, Dad, if I don't drink and drive, does that mean I get a keychain with my name on it?" That is like a core memory. And I remember my dad just looking back at me being like, how do I respond to this? How do I tell her that it is the name of a campaign and not a name tag you get? That is just how that works. And I'm like, oh God, I didn't know that. But yeah, so that is just a core memory. I don't even remember where we were going or if we were going home. I just remember asking my dad that. It was a vibe. It was truly a vibe. Okay, let's head to B tier next. In B tier, we have Poppy Playtime Chapter 1. We have Inside. We have Ilum. I think it's called Ilum. And we have Grimm's Hollow. So, these games were fun to play. Poppy Playtime for me was definitely a one-time playthrough kind of thing. Even though I think by now I've played it 3 times. But Chapter 1 was not that scary, but it was just vibing, a tight squeeze, and just fun and games, and not too much pressure. So I enjoyed it, but it's not worthy of A tier, and it's definitely not worthy of S tier. Like, S tier are the games I feel like I would maybe revisit and replay a lot, which Chapter 1 of Poppy Playtime just doesn't fall into. Next up, we have Inside. I recently I fully completed the game, which I didn't do on stream. Like, I did complete the game on stream, but I didn't do the completionist run on stream because in general I just played it on the side during helping my friends with some architectural things, and just in the living room I did the very last little teensy bit where I unlocked the second ending, which I definitely will be honest, for the second ending, in the beginning I was like, okay, so I need to head back to the second point, the second thing I discovered. Went back there, and then I was so lost. And then I searched up a tutorial. The tutorial definitely saved my ass, because I would have never found how to unlock the second ending. They were, like, the person who explained it beautifully. I would have never been able to do it myself, but it was definitely just vibes and being there. Okay, next game is a game that I played, but I played it very briefly, and I also played it to the end, and it also almost burned down my computer. I swear, this game was teeny tiny and adorable, but I swear the lag that I experienced was insane. Even when I tried to replay it without streaming, because streaming does take a lot out of your computer, it was still, my computer was having a meltdown. And I will be honest, I was like, it was a fun game, but it was definitely just fire. I think I have a couple of shorts that do feature this game, because in general it is a beautiful game. It is cute, it is adorable. Just look at the little character that is featured. But it just, my brain could not. Like, absolutely could not. With a lag. I did, however, make it to the ending, so that does tell you that I was determined to get there. But yeah. Okay, next up we have Grimm's Hollow, which I did play a stream out of. I have not finished this game, so this is definitely a game to revisit and figure out what the ending is. And just, of course I want to figure out what the ending is, because they had very good story building, and I was very interested in how the story would progress. Also, the character that you see to the left, like you see the human character with the sight, and then you see that could get it from me, definitely. But yeah, so I will definitely be revisiting that game. So yeah, B tier are basically just games that I find are fun, but don't fully deserve A or S tier, but were still a fun ride to play. Maybe Infinity Craft should have gone into B, but how it is, it's life. Okay, let's head to A tier. So A tier features Poppy Playtime Chapter 2, Reverse 1999, Little Nightmares 1 and 2, and Late Night Mob. They are all Bobs. Poppy Playtime 2, I had expectations, and the expectations were fully met, because it was not so scary that I thought it was terrible. Little Nightmares is an A, but if you look at the Little Nightmares S, you will probably get why in a bit. Like, there are definitely things that will make sense as I explain my grand plan. But yeah, so Poppy Playtime definitely, it surprised me. I was like, coming off of Poppy Playtime Chapter 1, I was like, if they fuck it up, it will be incredibly disappointing, and if it would be too scary, I will not dare to play it. And so Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 kind of fell perfectly in the middle of it. Definitely my hill to die on is the Whack-A-Wuggy game. I am still so impressed that we actually made it through that part, because I swear that part was infuriating. It was insanity. I remember just sitting there and being like, we are going to be here for hours. And I think we only got there, like, we sat there for half an hour and then we were fine. Which was great, which was amazing. I was just like, yes, I have made it to peak gamer. I have finally accomplished life. Yeah, agreed. It was just a nightmare. But I really enjoyed it. I also really enjoyed how they give us lore. Poppy Playtime is literally like, here's some lore that might be interesting for you. So even if you aren't fully into lore, you're still like, I do want it. I want to be curious and know more about the game. No, there's definitely gonna be. Yeah, agreed. I don't even remember how long that stream went. It was probably like a very long stream now that I think about it. But, I think we still had sleep that day. It was not Little Nightmares 2, because Little Nightmares 2 was definitely... I like almost overslept my entire lesson that day. But I still made it in, so I was fine, luckily. Okay, next up we have Reverse 1999. And here comes the walk of shame from me. I don't really know the lore because I skipped it. I skipped a part, like most of the parts of the lore, because I could not sit through the cutscenes. I was like, oh my god, This cutscene is so long. I just wanna fight the boss and swing my sword and be fine. So I definitely skipped a part of the lore. I do know there's something with like color rain, if I remember correctly. But that is definitely opportunity to maybe do a exploring the lore stream where we will just sit there and sit through lore, which might actually be not that bad of an idea. But that Reverse 1999 is definitely something I should stream more often, but I usually just stream Arknights because I love Arknights. Arknights has my heart. It's amazing. Next up, we have, I'm going to skip Little Nightmares for now. We'll come back to that. We have Late Night Mob. Late Night Mob is the one game that is a one-step playthrough that I don't want to revisit at all, but it was such a bob. It was amazing. Like, in my head, I'm just vibing, and that jump scare, like not even the main jump scare, but the jump scare that, where you pick up a paper near some boxes and near some bags. That jump scare just got me every single time. Like every single time, like I have got it. I'm good. I am undefeatable. It just went to being like, nope, you ain't got this. You are not winning this at all. Which every single time I was like, I can do this, and then it was not it. But yeah, that game just, it was a vibe. It jump scared me good. It got me squeaking. But yeah, it just vibed. We were there and we were, I expected it to be a little bit longer than it was, but for being such a short game, it definitely left its impression on me, and it was just there. Late Night Mob was a mood chain. I know, it was a short stream. Like, even after I streamed it, I was like, damn, I'm done? What happened? Why? This was shorter than I expected it to be. Like, normally I stream for, I think it's about, like, I definitely stream for like 2 hours at least. So, and that stream was like, I think 1 hour. So it was just betrayal. Like, you think you might catch the stream, and then you're just like, why is the stream not on? And then you see you missed it, and you're just like, god damn it, this game was too short. But who knows, maybe there will be a DLC. Just like the homeowner being like, I am now trying to sell this home. And you play as a real estate agent being like, yes, people, we are fine. This house is fine. You can do it. It'll be fine. Imagine just being the real estate agent. Just trying to sell this haunted house. But yeah. So, just a while ago, I skipped Little Nightmares 1 and 2 because I have a lot to talk about. I haven't seen all the theories yet, but spoilers are now allowed for Little Nightmares. So if you have theories, jump in. Let me take a sip, because my voice is not doing voicely things. Okay, we're fine now, I think. Yeah. Okay, voice is voicing again. Ugh. But Little Nightmares. Let me look around if I have. No, I'm just imagining things. But yeah, Little Nightmares is. Let me get a tissue. BRB. And I'm back. Ooh. And my headphones immediately decide to split in half. I will need to get new headphones because mine are kind of broken, but I'm like refusing. Welcome. And there they go again. I might at some point, if I get new ones, I might send a picture to the Discord about how broken these are. But yeah. Okay, I'm back. I can now breathe because I really needed that tissue. But yeah, so Little Nightmares, now that I've said that like 20 times. It was an adventure. It was a story of betrayal. The betrayal was deep, and I swear, Little Nightmares 2, I like called it. I was like, they're setting us up to get like yeeted by 6. Because the betrayal of 6, like in Little Nightmares 1, we were like, okay, she's hungry. She wants to get that food. I did not do the betrayal. I did not. No. I refuse to believe that. I was innocent. I was myself from the past/future. I was trying to save myself from 6. And 6 was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna continue the circle. I'm gonna yeet Mono into the darkness and gonna let him grow up with eyeballs around him. So, it was definitely 6 doing the betraying. She had no business vibing with us. She betrayed us to the deepest depths. And like, here's the thing. In Little Nightmares 1, we're like, yeah, we're kind of sus. We ate a rat, we ate a piece of bread, we ate a piece of raw meat. And then we eat a gnome, but we're like, it's a gnome, who cares? And then, in the DLC, this is why the DLC is an S. In the DLC, they're like, 6 is gonna get worse. You know, right? 6 is gonna get much worse. And we're like, she ate a gnome, it can't get much worse. Proceeds to become a gnome, and we are just there, standing there with a piece of meat being like, 6, don't eat us. We're human. We're just like you. You're just like me. You're just like us. We're all gonna be fine. Don't eat me, please. Like, that is literally 6. 6 just ate us. And we were there. We were fine. We had prepared everything. And 6 just decided that, nah, not today. Not today, bitch. You're gonna get eaten. Also, what else? Oh yeah, although Mono isn't fully innocent because Mono kind of killed a patient, like I probably think the only living patient in the doctor's office. Like, we killed him. Like, very clearly. We were just like, whoop, be gone. Life be gone. That was literally what happened. So, I guess Mono isn't fully innocent, but I mean, in my eyes, if we go from most sinister to most innocent, we have 6, Mono, and 7. Although, we also have 5, which 5 is from Very Little Nightmares. I mean, Mono did kill the patient. Although at the same time, the patient probably was more of a corpse anyway. Oh, and he killed the hunter, but that was together with 6. So, basically, that is like a tie. But let's all be honest, the most innocent of all is 7, which is the gnome kid. He was innocent. He did nothing. Like, nothing. Like, 6 made spaghetti noodles out of the arms from the janitor, and she also killed the lady. Although 7 / the gnome kid did electrify the granny, but she had it coming. She had it coming. What if patient 8 kid, like they all do in Little Nightmares 1? Yeah, but the patient wasn't obese. The patient had a giant head. So they only eat the children when they are at the maw, because the maw is like a once in a year feast of wonders, which is kind of how that vibes, I think. Like, I haven't gone through all the theories, but the maw is basically, it surfaces once a year, and it just, like, has a bunch of meat, and people come there because it's a giant food buffet. Which, now to think about it, those people must be very weird, because most of them are trying to get into a TV. So, does that mean that people just have different types of obsessions? And so they become their own obsession? Yeah, that I am very curious about Little Nightmares 3. Oh, also, for Poppy Playtime, Poppy Playtime 4, as you can see, I have yet to play Poppy Playtime 3, but 4 has been announced to be coming out in January next year. So it is coming soon, which also kind of means that I have to play Little Nightmares Chapter 3 pretty soon. But Catnap terrifies me. And more than Catnap terrifying me, you know what terrifies me even more? It's the goddamn part with all the little critters. I forgot their names, but like, you have to, it's like the Whack-A-Wuggy on steroids. It's like you have to be careful, look around you, do a puzzle, and not get eaten by tiny little bears. Like, how? I could never. That is why I'm kind of debating on if I should even do it, because it is hard. How do you keep track of everything? Like, you want everything to be fine, but how? How do you keep everybody safe and fine? Because I could barely keep track of the Huggies, and they were scheduled to come out of some tubes, and I just had to wag them. With the little critters, I have to like look around myself, shoot them, do a puzzle, find the exit, and be fine. To be fair, you were scared of the caterpillar dog. I was very scared of a caterpillar dog. Like, you should never mix a caterpillar and a pug. Like, never. Like, that looked terrifying. And that is also the thing that terrifies me about Chapter 3. Chapter 3 just has Miss Delight, and Miss Delight is terrifying. Like, it is the bodies from Little Nightmares all over again. You have to look at her, and you have to make sure that she does not move. And you still have to, like, do some kind of puzzle. That is like nightmare fuel. Oh, welcome, Hayo Panda. But yeah. Be confident, but I really can't be confident. My attention span is teeny tiny. It's just me trying to pay attention, and also me just having an error code blasting in my head. But yeah, last up we can head to S tier, because I think I've kind of explained why Little Nightmares 1 and 2 are in A tier, but I still enjoyed them both. They were super enjoyable to play. But now we head to S tier. And S tier has some very good plays. Some of them didn't translate that well to stream. I'm looking at you, Lost in Random. But let's start there. Lost in Random. Lost in Random is a ton of fun. It just made my computer so laggy. That stream, I think it even crashed near the end. But it was just an absolute lag fest. So maybe at some point I will replay it on this computer, because this computer is a lot stronger. But Lost in... Welcome, Hyde. Welcome back. But Lost in Random is just so much fun. I feel like I love Dicey. And also, because I was doing some research for this stream, they are making a sequel to this. They are making a sequel to Lost in Random. Let me look up what it's called for 2 seconds. Lost in Random sequel. Yeah, they're making a sequel called The Eternal Die. And I am so excited about this. I hope we get more information about Lost in Random 2. Because Lost in Random 1, the ending got me pulling out my goddamn hair. Because who leaves on a goddamn, like, cliffhanger? I have looked at Elder Lilies. I think I'll show it in the next slide. But it's on my list of things I want to play. But yeah. Definitely Lost in Random, like, if the sequel, I don't know when the sequel comes out exactly, but I hope that they actually, like, do a good job at like satisfying my cliffhanger brain, because they ended on a cliffhanger and I wanted to yell and scream, because who ends on a cliffhanger? And even then, the game itself is amazing. Only the ending was like, it had me gloomy.
Hydrate,
like,
you bastard!
yes.
Hydrate!
Thank you for the hydrate. I will hydrate now with tea. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for Lost in Random to have a sequel. And just in general, I don't remember how much I paid for the game. I think it was on sale when I bought it. But it was worth every penny I spent on it. It was amazing. It was vibes. Yes, Christmas Eve pajamas. I'm sitting in like very warm teddy pajamas. And I have like my hoodie on, the same one from the baking stream. Also, the cookies are almost gone. The cookies we baked were just, they are being enjoyed. Also, I sent pictures to my friends and my friends were like, who said you couldn't bake? But yeah, I was like, yes, look at my beautiful cookies that I baked on stream. But it was a ton of fun. Okay, next up we have 2 games that are free, which is Sheepy, A Short Adventure, and Indigo Park. Let's start with Sheepy, because Sheepy is a ton of fun. They're all a ton of fun, but Sheepy especially just had me vibing. I love the surroundings. I love how it looks. I cannot believe that game is free, by the way. I found it and I was like, this is free? How? Because I will be honest, most games when they're free, like, they're good. Sometimes you get shitty games like Garden of Banban. But no, not the 500 cad beans. Maybe I'll make that next week's weekly question. The Sheepy stream was a very long time ago, I think. It was definitely a while ago. But I should replay that game because I have achievements that I have yet to unlock. So I might do a completionist stream on it. But I absolutely love Sheepy. The only thing is that I don't really have the controls down that well on keyboard. And then if I, thank you for the headpads. But if I go with the sprint feature, is my least, like, I have the least control of it, because for some reason me and that control function don't really work or mesh together that well. Because even on controller, because I recently tried playing it on controller, it doesn't know what button to use for sprint, so it kind of gets stuck. But I definitely want to get better at that game because the surroundings are beautiful. The hate on Batman is real. I mean, it's just teetering on the edge of being so bad that it's good, but it's still bad. I don't want to hate on people, but Banban just, no. I don't know. It just has, it needs a certain audience, and I am not that audience. But for the rest, oh yeah, next up we have Indigo Park. Chapter 1, Birds of a Feather. I even remember the chapter name. That's how much I was. This game is awesome. It's made, now that I know it, it's made by a YouTuber called Unique Geese. And this game is awesome. It gave me a real scare. Did you get every plushie? No, I did not. I'm missing the rambly head. And I did watch people play through because I played it and I was like, okay, I can now watch other people suffer. And one person showed me where to get the hat, like showed where he got the head of Rambly, but it's like in the middle of the chase, and I'm like, oh my god, how do you get that? I definitely need to get it, but that is definitely like a high risk kind of chase. Yeah, indeed, it's like the confusion error, but just being like, yes, where is it exactly? Oh god, I should not be doing that. That is definitely just how I feel when I saw where that was. Because I was in the middle of that chase. I was like, I am not dying here. I am not going away right now. But the game itself is awesome. I can't wait for him to make chapter 2. And here's the thing. Chapter 1 of Indigo Park is free. It's awesome. I love when people make the first chapter free, because here's the thing. If chapter 1 is free and it's awesome, people will be willing to pay for chapter 2. Like, I would not mind paying something for Indigo Park 2. Like, he did a great job, so he deserves to get paid. But for now, I'm just like, I can't wait to see what chapter 2 is. I also can't wait to be a certified Rambly Wrangler, just going through town together. But also, if Ramble turns out evil, I will be so sad. Rambly, so petable, so cute. He's just our cute little mascot. So if he ever turns evil, I will be sad. Sadness. But yeah, enough about Rambly. Next up we have Neva. Neva we played on my birthday. It came out on my birthday. And this game is from the same creators who made Gris. Gris is another game. But Neva, just mwah, chef's kiss. Evil by errors in the system. Oh, maybe. Or maybe, like, here's the thing. I have a feeling that maybe they're gonna be like, they're gonna make, what's it called? Like, AI Rambly is gonna be good, but then there's gonna be mascot Rambly who's gonna be evil. So there's gonna be both of them. Yeah, into Ange. But Neva is, like, I was playing Neva, Spanish representation. They, like, the studio who made it, Gris was a beautiful game. And I will be honest that in the beginning, Gris's controls, like, infuriated me because I could not control. But then I realized I could remap everything, and I was fine. And then I heard they were making Neva, and I was like, when are you coming out? My birthday, you say? I am going to play your game on my birthday because it is awesome. And I have no regrets. It is incredibly fun. I have all the what's it called? Achievements on Neva. And I love, like, here's the thing, how you know that people worked on it who had brain cells. You can pet Neva. Like, sometimes you play games and you're like, I want to be able to pet something. And Neva was just like, we have the same problem. Here you go, you have a cute little wolf doggo that you can pet as much as you want. Just do your best and you will be fine. You can pet Neva, you will be fine, and just vibe together. It was awesome. And I also kind of loved the little love story Neva got with the other wolf, because she deserves love too. And I also love how the story of Neva is kind of circular. So the where you start is kind of where you end. But then you're, of course, an older grandma. Yes, release on birthday. Coincidence? I think not. No, the game was awesome. I had a ton of fun playing it. It was also I think at that point I rated, what's her name? Because my brain and names are never a good combination together. But at that point we rated that little Mo, and I also really enjoyed watching her stream, just in general. I was just there, and I was like, I saw her play that game, and I was like, this is a vibe. I like watching somebody else play the game I just played. I agree, awesome with sad moments. There were definitely sad moments where you're just like, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. It's just all adorable and fine, and you think you're gonna be fine, but you're not. Yes, I definitely turned into a fan. I really enjoyed her stream at that point. I was like, not even at that point, I still enjoyed watching her stream. I'm just so busy myself sometimes that I'm like, who's live on Twitch? And then I'm like, oh, nobody's live. Why? I often have that thing where I'm like, I am free. Apparently everybody else is busy and I cannot watch anybody stream. Although sometimes I see other people stream. I often see people stream Arknights, like Dragon Candy. I often tune in, I just lurk, and I'm like, yes, I am here, I am watching, and I'm vibing. But I am definitely guilty of lurking. But yeah, Neva is an awesome game. Okay, next up we have the DLC of Little Nightmares. I already kind of talked about the DLC while discussing Little Nightmares 1 and 2. But the DLC just makes this game a lot of fun. Angler lurk, yeah. Just lurking behind the background, being like, hi, I'm here, but I'm also kind of behind the background. Because I often feel like if I chat, I'm so afraid that I'm gonna sound like an asshole. Which I have, like, sometimes with friends, I'm like, if I sound like an asshole while I text, it's not because I'm an asshole, it's because I have very bad articulation. Sometimes I'm kind of blunt. That's why I enjoy being at this point of stream, because I'm like, I can talk. I can make mistakes while talking and say that I'm not an asshole. Having Kid Shadow, that's the thing that the gnomes having kid shadows was the first thing where I thought that they were human. Because I saw that, I'm like, oh my god, they're children. I see human shadows. Like, that is definitely what I had in my brain. I was like, oh my god. But that entire part just had me, like, being sure that there were things happening that were not supposed to happen. I was like, oh my god. Also, very fun. We could yeet the little gnomes. We could yeet our friends. Just being like, yes, go to the other side of this room. Yeet them at the other side. But yeah, that just made it, also gave us much more depth in the game. Thank you for the hat pads. Game foreshadowing our terrible ending. Yeah, I know, right? Also, the fact that we got so far into, what's it called? So far into the fight, we were the 6 that did not succeed because we did not find a mirror. 0 cat beans, sadness, Sag. But yeah, like, 7 was basically the kid that almost defeated the lady, but just could not find a mirror big enough. Because that is literally what happened. We had everything. We were there, we were fine, and then basically we're just like, oh fuck. We do not have a mirror. We're fucked. But we did. Me and the bottles we were like this. We were so close. We were like, we're. I was like, oh my god, it's a bottle. I need it. Did you know that Seven was like, yeah, I think it's a Terrico theory that he theorizes that the two children in the lady's wall, she has like two paintings. One painting still hangs and one of them fell, and he theorized that the painting that's still up is the granny, because we find her dress in the beginning of the territory of the grandma. And he also theorized that the picture that was kind of at the corner, kind of broken, was the Tin Man, aka Mono. Like they say, oh yeah, you say the Hanging Man. You're correct. It's the Hanging Man. That's a theory that he has going, and he has me convinced. Like it kind of makes sense, but that's like every single theory. But yeah, I just love how Little Nightmares, everybody is just like, yes, we are theorizing. Okay, next up we have two of the games that got me into streaming in the first place, which was Hollow Knight and Arknights. And fun fact about how I started streaming. So I started streaming, the very first game that I ever streamed was Very Little Nightmares. And then afterwards I started streaming Hollow Knight. And the other one is Arknights. So Hollow Knight, I actually started like, of course, my very first stream was Very Little Nightmares, and then afterwards I started streaming Hollow Knight. And then when I didn't have time for a stream, I would play Arknights just silent, no voice, no anything, like just the music of Arknights and me. And usually it would be on my phone. And that would be the stream. And now it kind of turned around. Like, I play a lot more Arknights and I play a lot less Hollow Knight, just in general, because sometimes I just feel a lot more like playing Arknights, and also Arknights has a lot of events going on. So yeah, vibes, like vibing in Arknights. But yeah, Hollow Knight. So the thing that got me into Hollow Knight is I don't remember who I saw. I think it was Scurry, if I'm correct, playing, like, I saw him play like 5 minutes of grass Hollow Knight, and I was like, that's fun. Let me see what that is about. And back then I had my very old computer, my Asus, and it would not download Hollow Knight for anything. And just at that time, I got a new PC and I was like, I can play Hollow Knight. You love watching Fireborn? Me too. Like, especially like him versus Hunters, or like any of his series are very fun to play. To watch. Because it is just a bob to see. And also, whenever people have questions about me playing like a mod or anything, I always tell them like, hey, this is the video I used to install it, which is always the Fireborn install video. He has a video where he explains how to install mods for Hollow Knight, and that video just explains it perfectly, without any problems, without any hiccups or anything. He just explains well how to do everything and you have to realize that my technical scuff is 10, like 11. So he got me to install mods without accidentally installing a virus, and it works perfectly. And I'm just so impressed every single time. Like, wow, his love for the game is so lovely to watch. True, like he's a true god gamer of Hollow Knight. In general, like, Hollow Knight is a ton of fun, and also just watching people still play. Also, you have the speedrunner, Blue there's something behind After the Blue. I think it's Blue SR. He does speed runs, and I just see him speed run things, and I'm like, wow. And also, I think he's not that old. Like, I think he's 29, maybe 20 or 19. And I'm just like, how do you do this? Like, I am older than you are. How do you do this? I feel like, I'm like, wow. I could have, if I practiced, I could have maybe had these skills, but I don't. And I am fine with this. I am fine with watching somebody else have the skills to speedrun things. Because it's impressive. They make it look so easy. True. Like, it's just like I have tried some of these. Like, what's it called? The acid skip. I have tried doing that. I've succeeded once. And it was not on camera. I had just shut OBS down. And I got it. And I was so upset because I was like, I got it. But I didn't get it on tape. Now it never happened IRL. Which, sadness. It was just there. We were so close, but yet so far. But yeah, for the rest, next up we have Arknights. Arknights is like my S tier of S tiers. My baby, basically. Double pogo for Mantis Claw. Oh, that I've done. Double pogo for Mantis Claw I have done. That is like not easy enough, but like to a point that it will actually be there. Now it will never believe you, true. It will like never exist IRL. I remember my very first playthrough of Hollow Knight. I got stuck in Mantis Village, like by the Myla bench. Oh, I was infuriated. That was the very first time I like pretty much rage quit on stream. I was like, you guys, I cannot do this. It has been enough for today. And I was just like, yeah, I'm out of here. That had me like infuriated. Like I could not get out of it. But still, now that I have a controller, I still prefer to play Hollow Knight with keyboard. Because I think it's easier with keyboard than with controller. I have to do so many things with controller that with keyboard is just easier in my brain. But yeah. Anyway, let's move on to Arknight. Wow. I am like turning around names. Switching around names that oh god. Water will fix everything. Yes. Okay. So Arknights is by far one of my like longest standing like how do you say that? Longest standing vibes. Water indeed. Like I started playing Arknights because of an ad, but not just any ad. Not just an ad that you usually just vibe, see, and are just like, okay, I'm convinced. No. The ad that I came about was like, I was watching a CDogVA YouTube video and he was like, here's this game. It's called Arknights. And that was the very first time I was like, okay, this sponsorship / ad has actually convinced me. I need this game. Proceeded to download the game and just pretty much never looked back. I have never, a promo video. But it was like, I think it was mixed into a different video, so like sponsorship, promo video, whatever you want to call it. It was there. I was like, yes, I need it now. But in general, I never actually afterwards deleted it off of my phone. I never got that close to quitting or anything. I did have a brief period. I think it was around, what's it called? It was around the Hibiscus Altar era that I took a break because I got bored of it. But now I'm back to playing it because I have so much fun. Got my PJs? Yeah. Go PJs. I was thinking you meant an Arknights ad. It would be something if you join with one of those they are terrible. Yeah, no. It was just a like, look at this game. Look how fun it could be, mixed into a different video. I can't even find that video anymore. Might have been taken down if I think about it. But, you know, I have no regrets because Arknights is a ton of fun. So, you know, it has convinced me to play. So, you had to pause but never fully quit. It was always on my computer and our phone. Fair, Atlas, fair. Like, you can, it's like, yes, you are here. I know you're here and I want this to stay. But yeah, this is basically the tier list of all the games that we played. I enjoyed them all a lot. Basically, some games we are gonna continue, like Arknights, Hollow Knight. We might even do like a completionist run of Sheepy, Indigo Park, and Lost in Random. Same with Little Nightmares. But others we might like not replay as much, like Poppy Playtime. Little Nightmares 3 is definitely like getting played. Like, if it comes out, I will be there. Like, I'm so excited for that. I do, however, pray to God that it's not super expensive, because then I will 100% wait till it's on sale. Like, I can just see myself sitting there being like, yes, it's time to watch and wait for a Christmas sale. Nah. It'll just be patient. Patience is the key to everything. Although, I will probably play Grimm's Hollow again, because I do want to know the ending of that game. Garden of Banban might just never be replayed again. I know there's a Garden of Banban 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7, I think. They don't have a 5, which, what kind of sense does that make? But that is definitely, like, confusing. Like, just for it to not be there is weird. But yeah, next up we have a slide that is gonna tell you guys the games that we wanna play. And sadness, because we don't have pictures for this one, because you're gonna have to kind of stare at a block of text. Sorry about that. Yeah, we'll stick to the 30 bucks or like less. Like, I got Little Nightmares 1, 2, and the DLC on sale, so it wasn't that much. I don't remember exactly how much it was, but it was luckily not a lot. But if it's more expensive than 30 bucks, I will have to like find a way to justify that to myself. No, the points have been docked. But yeah, so we have 2 rows of games. The line signifies if we own the game or not. It does not specify if the game is free or not, but yeah. I'm just gonna go off of this line and just tell you guys a little bit about the game and if I wanna actually play it or not, or yes, kind of depends. But anyway, so we start with Angels of Death. Angels of Death has had like, wait, Ender Lily is supposed to be on it. Where's Ender Lily? Oh god, I forgot to put it on there. Just pretend that Ender Lilies is on this list. It's supposed to be on this list, so, no, we're on to 6 out of 10. No. No, imagine that Ender Lilies is on this list. But yeah, so let's start with Angels of Death. Angels of Death is a pixel game, and I do own this game, and I'm excited to play it. It has, like, I really want to just see the ending of this game, because I own it, and I've never played it till the end. Like, I remember somewhere in the 2000s, I played, like, a very non-legal, version of it, I think. That was definitely pirated, but I own it now, so I'm like, let's hope that game lives up to this game. Because, I'm interested to play it. Next up we have The Master's Pupil, which is a game that is based on paintings of Monet. So an 18-day marathon of 6 of them. No. I didn't technically snitch since I own it now. But yeah, so the next game that we have is The Master Pupil. I have played half of this game and then I got stuck in some weird glitch and it just made me super not want to play this game. So I feel like now that I think by now 2 years have passed since I played it, because I played it when it came out, I kind of want to see the end of this game. So it's definitely on our list to definitely be played. Next up, Rain World. Rain World has some, some lore to it. I own Rain World. I have legitimately never seen the ending of this game. I have played this game and I cannot find the objective, except for like trying to survive, but then I don't understand. I'm like, what is the point? So I need like a tutorial, so I will probably be searching up a tutorial before I even play more of Rain World, so that I can actually understand the plan. Yeah, indeed. It's like literally the error emote. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Like, explain to me, please. The smug emote just looking at me like, yes. So, Rain World is definitely on the list. Is it gonna be played on stream a lot? Maybe not, maybe yes. I just don't know how to play it. Saw Rain World and honestly couldn't figure out what was going on. I mean, I've seen a lot of, I've seen Scurry, which is a YouTuber. They played it a lot and it looks so fun, but I cannot understand what to do. I own this game. I have it. It was on sale a couple of years ago and it was like, if I remember correctly, like 4 euros. So I was like, let me get it, because it's normally something 21 euros. So I was like, the sale has won me over. But yeah, next up is Hue. Hue is a fun game that I actually just have to finish. It's a color wheel game, and you basically have these superpowers in which you can change the world, change the world's color from red to yellow to blue, and you go around collecting potions and just figuring out what life is about. And you also have a backstory with an aunt that is just, the aunt has gotten lost, I think, or she got betrayed, and you just have to figure out what is happening. And I am invested in this story. I really have to figure out where the story is going. Ender Lilies is about 10 hours of gameplay if you want 100% it and know where. Oh god. That will definitely be a summer vacation type of game now that I look at it. It'll probably be like an hour, like it will be a kind of stream where I'm like, okay you guys, I am ready, I have everything with me, and we will be playing Ender Lilies. That would probably be that type of stream. Just be me, my computer and I, and probably my phone being like, hey Angler, are you alive? Probably my friends just being like, do you want to go do something? I'm like, no, I am already doing something. I have prior business. You miss those? I kind of do too, because summer vacation for me usually now is like, welcome to your study session that is going to take 9 hours. You wake up, you make food, and then you just do homework for 9 hours straight. That is what I did last summer vacation. Still failed the exam, sadly. Okay, next up we have Storyteller. I have played Storyteller beforehand. I played a lot of Storyteller beforehand. I, however, do not have all achievements. So it's gonna be a study, like, it's gonna be a completionist run. Now it's gonna be a study eat stream. I mean, maybe. I might do, like, here's the thing. When I study, I need to concentrate, and chat, you're distracting. I will start, like, here's the thing. There's a reason why when I study, I usually study alone, because I am that friend that gets distracted and starts talking to you, and you will be like, bitch, shut up, please. I need to focus. And I will be like, I want to talk. I just want to talk, please. No. No. Oh, I still have that up. I think it still exists on YouTube. There's a time that I tried streaming, like a study stream, because here's the thing. I just realized that I get super distracted. Solo studying, I end up distracting myself. No. We are all just distracted. We're just like attention span to 0. But yeah, so Storyteller is a game. Also, my most popular short on my YouTube channel is a Storyteller short. I think it's called The Queen and the Knight, if I remember correctly. You are your biggest enemy, true. But Storyteller is something, I just want to complete it. I want to get the completionist. I want to get all the stamps and be fine with it. Okay, White Shadow we have yet to play, but I heard it's a puzzle game and we own it, so we're gonna play it. And then we have Unravel. I'm sorry that I speeded through White Shadow, but I don't know that much about the game. Same with Unravel. However, I will be honest and say that I have at this point touched that game, and I have already seen a bit of the game. I'm like, it's a lot of fun. You can climb, you can rope, you can tie yourself in a knot apparently, because I got stuck in the first 2 minutes of gameplay. Like, legitimately. But Unraveled looks amazing. It's just beautiful, shiny, and it's just there. Okay, and Lost in Random is here. She was on the last page and she's on this page because we want to do the completionist run. Stray is the orange cat one, right? Yeah. The orange cat is just like, yes, I am here. We will help if you get stuck. We will make it worse. Literally me, but also sometimes not me. No! You should have just said like, oh, we should play Unravel together. That's the way we vibe with that. Oh yeah, straight. Wait. Wait. Yeah, my brain caught up with that just now. But still, Stray's awesome. Stray's with a cat. It's here. It's on the list of things that I don't own but want to play. But first we have Omno, which I now own, and I have yet to play, and I'm excited to play because it has been on my wish list since forever. Every single time I looked at it, I was like, I want to play you, but I have no time, and you are kind of expensive, so I'm waiting for you to go on sale. And then it went on sale, so I was like, okay, I'm buying it now. Like right now. It is being bought by me. Okay, things we don't have. Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 we do not own, because I feel like once I own it, I will have to play it. Because if you spend your money on it, it means I gotta play it now. And it makes me so nervous. The entire catnap fight is just, every single time I see somebody play it, I'm like, how do you do this? There's so much to remember, and Catnap just attacks, and also all the different fights. There's so much to remember. Yeah, like Puppy Playtime Chapter 3 just makes me nervous. Next up we have Glitched Out Chapter 1. So Glitched Out is another game made by a YouTuber. It's made by Super Horror Bro. And I have definitely gaslighted myself for years to believe that his channel name was Super Horror Bro Mike, because he starts every single one of his videos with like, "Hi, it's Super Horror Bro Mike here," and I'm just like, your channel is not named Super Horror Bro Mike. It's named Super Horror Bro. Like I felt like I had like gaslighted myself. I was like, it's not Super Horror Bro Mike. Yeah, the betrayal. But yeah, he made this game Glitched Out. It's a horror game. And I've seen little bits and pieces of it. It's already came out. But I am excited to actually play it because it's Super Horror Bro Mike. Like, he'll make something great. He reviews horror games for a living. Like, I would be disappointed if it was bad. But yeah. So next up we have Infinity Nikki, because I have been haunted with my For You page with a lot of Infinity Nikki, and I was like, I want to see this game. I want to play it. So that is on the block. I might play it, I might not, because there's so many other things, and Infinity Nikki will always be there, I feel. So it's a game I want to play, but it's mostly on the back burner. Purely because I'm like, there's so many other games that I'm a little bit more interested in. Sorry for the yawn. My brain is tired. But yeah. Next up, we have A Little to the Left. I've seen people play this game a lot, and it looks like so much fun. Like just organizing somebody else's life. As long as it's not my life, I can organize everything. I'm like, yes, look aesthetically pleasing. Slay. Looks around at my own room. Yeah, that's for another time. Angler goes, yeah. Just like, wee. But, okay, A Little to the Left is just, it's on the bucket list. I'm gonna play it at some point. Slay the Princess is next on the block. I swear, the last time I checked in on that game, which was a couple of years ago, it was in the development stages. And now it's like out. It has a actual like full game, and it looks awesome. I remember the tester coming out, and it was awesome. I saw people play it because at that point I did not have a computer able to play games. And now I do have it, so I might actually just play Slay the Princess. Okay. Damn, I need to stop yawning. For some reason my brain's like, now you will yawn. Game did a big boom on release. Yeah. Okay, so the next two games that we have is Haikyuu the Robot and Lone Fungus. Both games I discovered by watching Scurry videos. They played Haikyuu the Robot, and then they also played Lone Fungus. No, I will make everybody in the stream yawn. Yawn with me, people. I'm like commanding myself to yawn. Okay. Hopefully we will no longer yawn after this, because that was not the plan. But still. Okay, so Haikyuu the Robot is again a Metroidvania. You have bosses, you're a robot, Yes, I have succeeded. My plans have succeeded. Yes, I win. But Haikyuu the robot, you play as a little robot and you're exploring the world. Giggle. Yes, just a little evil laugh. Imagine. And then Lone Fungus, you play as a little mushroom. Both of them seem so fun to play. I think Haikyuu the robot has a little bit of my preference because it seems easier than Lone Fungus. But I think at some point I want to play both of them. But we'll see. I have high expectations for next year. Let's hope that everything stays okay. A-okay. But yeah. And then last up, and if definitely not least, we have Stray. Stray is just... It's an adorable cat. What can I say? It is just adorable. We vibe. There's cats. Do we need anything more? It's like, how could we not? Oh yeah, and Ender Lilies. So Ender Lilies got mostly recommended by you guys. It is in my For You page, like in my For You list. My wish list. That's the word I was searching for. My For You... I keep forgetting the word for it. My wish list. That's the word. That is the plan. Yes, wish list. So basically, Ender Lilies, you play as this girl, and she has, from what I understand, she has spirits who you fight with basically. But it seems like a lot of fun. Also, a while back I had somebody comment that I looked like the main character, so now I just have to play it. Like you can't say I look like somebody and me not know if I have any type of correlation. So I gotta know. But yeah, those were the games we wanna play for this year. Now we have goals. Goals for next year. So on number 1 is, and the art, I know the artist who made this model like did a great job, and also Ender Lilies looks awesome. Like the cathedral. That's what I wanted to say. Cathedral. The cathedral. It looks like awesome. But yeah, goals for next year. On number 1, commission at least one piece of art. I want to at least have like a little piece of art that I can commission that will just be fun to use. Maybe an emote, maybe something else. Kind of depends. But that's the goal. I just want to at least have one emote commissioned. The second one is a high pitcher. Is trying for less technical stuff. Will that happen? Maybe. We never know. But fingers crossed that it'll happen. I feel like having a better PC will help. It will maybe, but I already have a pretty great PC. I like this one. Because usually most of the crashes happen on my other PC because it's not made for streaming. The scuff is a piece. It's like Salt Bay throwing on the salt, but instead it's our technical scuff being like, yes, add it. Aw, thank you. An angry elf avatar. No on stream without scuff. Okay, the next one is keeping up with my streaming schedule. I want to try and keep a regular schedule because I feel like it sucks to be like, oh, I was expecting a stream and there's no stream. I mean, there is a schedule. If you scroll down, you can see that the usual stream will happen on today, starting at 7 and then just going till who knows what. Yeah, it's only every Tuesday, just to be sure. But I want to make sure, like, I want to figure out how to balance it out and make sure that everything's okay. Yeah, sometimes I stream a bit more, sometimes a bit less. It all depends on the time, the year, and the vibes. No! There's always I try to have a schedule. Okay, the next one is, I think, the absolute hardest thing. And those little more means the 8 hours still stream fine. No, the 5 a.m. streams. Yeah, I just never know how long a stream will last. I applaud people who are like, I will stream from that hour till that hour and just keep at it. And I'm like, wow, how do you do that? I'm like, I just yap. And at some point, my yapping just ends. But yeah, the next part is definitely the hardest thing, which is figuring out my lore. Because my lore book is thin. I have a rough idea of what I want my lore to be. But I need to figure out how to do this. She loves to do that on Sundays when people have to work next morning. I mean, I also have to go to school that day. So, I mean, I suffer just as much. But I need to figure out my lore, because here's the thing. The very first thing is that I am an alien. I'm supposed to be an alien, but I kind of look more like an elf, which I totally understand. But I'm like, I need to figure out like a good lore book. Like, I need to figure out the trauma my character has gone through. I need to figure out everything. Yeah, I also have to figure out the cat lore. Yeah, that's why if you see my little avatar, it's an alien sitting on kind of a shipwreck, and it's just like we're fishing there. I abducted an orange tabby cat. Maybe, or maybe I just got turned into one by an evil witch. But that is definitely like, I need to figure out what to do with my lore, because my lore is currently just like, yes, we are here, we know there is lore. I think even in my character description, I'm like a VTuber whose lore book is being searched for. Which, it is just there. I'm like, yeah, we're here with some lore. An alien that is a cat, but you got stranded in an elf world, so you just like the lore is being written and the screenshots are being taken. No, I'm an alien without antennas. I have like one antenna that is currently hidden, which is a light bulb, like an angler fish. But yeah, the next one is to organize words. Last bit of hydration. No, there's like one sip left. But yeah. Organizing more community events and challenges. Because why not? Why not have like some vibes, some fun, and here's organizing more stream events and keeping up with the stream schedule, and together with trying for less technical stuff, kind of all go hand in hand. Because I need to be able to plan an event, I need to be able to keep up with a schedule and to have no technical stuff happen. So that is just an idea. I need things to move along and just vibe together, because how else? How else are we gonna do this? But the most important thing is having fun. Indeed, we should always have a lot of fun and just vibe together. Like, that is, without vibes, who cares about a streaming schedule? We'll have lots of time to prepare, yes. But yeah, I think with that, if I'm correct, we came to the end of our presentation. It's the end. Which also means that it is probably going to be the end of this stream. Also, I am now wondering, how long have I been yapping for? Oh, I almost yapped for 2 hours. No, it's almost 9. 1 hour and 55 minutes. Oh, true, England. Wait, isn't England supposed to have the same time? Oh no, because it's GMT +1 here. No, makes sense. Makes sense. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed this. VTuber called the Scuff Queen. Yeah, I think I've seen her. Isn't the Scuff Queen monarch? Like her model is kind of blue, right? Like, no scuff, good text, font, great streamer. Aw, thank you. But yeah, with that, I want to say thank you all for joining me. So much technical stuff. I mean, I haven't, like, every single time I ever see Monarch on my For You, I don't really see a lot of the, what's it called, scuff. I usually see the okay parts. But maybe at some point I will discover them. But yeah, thank you all for joining me. I hope you all are gonna have a Merry Christmas, Happy Yule, whatever you celebrate, or you just like the holiday vibes and celebrate with friends. Do that too. Thank you for vibing. There's no ending slide. Wait, I am the ending slide. Look. Let me move. I can vibe. I can float. Look, I can be the ending slide. No legs. I actually do have legs. This model has like everything. Like I can just wee. I can just move around. But yeah, for now, thank you for joining me. I'll see y'all next time. And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate. I hope you're all gonna be, nah, maybe at some point. There's more of me than you know. Yes, thank you so much for joining me. And I'll see y'all next time. Also, by YouTube, by Twitch, and I'll vibe together. Bye.